Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at the market leading stocks via our proprietary scans for the coming session. This is going to be for Tuesday, October 22nd, 2013. I think the theme of the day that you're going to see here for this scan recap is that we're going to see signals on both sides without any real dominance here. But take a look at the NASDAQ patch. One thing that should be sticking out, we've got a couple of deviations here. We've got a downside open close deviation right now in Baidu and also in Sina. So definitely keep those on your list for tomorrow. Got a couple of volume bumps here. We've got one in First Solar, which is going out pretty strong, more than 3% above the day's open. Got a volume bump here in Google with a little follow-on volume. It's funny. Look at the break levels here. 991 around 1010. So everything's just pivoting around that 1,000 level. Might do that for another day or so. The Netflix shares are trading good volume and trading up ahead of earnings. So be ready for that tomorrow. Moving on to the financials. The financials are a little bit to the buy side here, only because we've got a couple of buys and nothing sticking out on the sell side. But note, most of the issues are going to have some volume deviations. So some of these volumes here, as you can see, are very, very light. Taking a look at the energy sector, got a couple of volume bumps here. We've got one in Devon, DVN, which is producing a differential sell signal. Got a volume bump in PBR, and we've got an upside signal in RIG. RIG's actually trading pretty decent volume following on from last week. Also, BTU kind of quietly having another nice day here, 1.5% above the day's open on some pretty decent volume. Moving on to the generals, this is back to the theme where we've got signals on both sides. You're going to see volume here mostly in the stocks that have either reported or that are cousins of something that has reported and are doing the sympathy trade. Signals on both sides. We don't have any VWAP or open close deviations to really focus on, unfortunately. Moving on to the housing names. Housing names are very weak today. DHI is real weak. NVR is getting hit very hard, 6% below the day's open, and Hovnanian's not quite 3% below the day's open. And that's got a downside CPS condition and also a volume bump. Couple of buy signals on the in the transport group, finally getting a little bit of bounce after being pretty darn weak last Friday and Thursday. And the commodities, we've got some signals on both sides. Some of the precious metal stocks are starting to get a little foothold here. ABX has an upside CPS condition. Monsanto, FCX, not precious metals. FCX is more biased towards copper now. Monsanto is an ag. We've got a camouflage sell signal in Mosaic, and also camo sell in US Steel Letter X. All right, folks. As always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight. Good luck with the rest of earnings season.